2023, Cedice Libertad continued its mission to promote, educate, and generate knowledge about individual freedom, free enterprise, economic freedom, and property rights, aiming for a prosperous Venezuela. It was a year filled with educational initiatives, rigorous research, and high-impact events that fostered the democratic values promoted by the organization. Cedice Libertad is a reference in defending these principles and is committed to disseminating knowledge and training young people, journalists, opinion leaders, and academics. The Responsible Freedom Training Center benefited more than 5,000 people with the Economics for Young People and Children program, which educates parents, facilitators, and young people about value theory, division of labor, human action, savings, teamwork, and entrepreneurship. This program was also a finalist for the Inspiring Business Leader Award, represented by its academic coordinator, Thomas Chacon. The Cedice youth team held 35 events with 500 youth participants and interacted with over 3,000 people. Highlights include the Political Leadership Training for Youth program, Freedom Week with 9 events and 300 attendees, Bastiat Circles, Beers and Ideas meetings, and Entrepreneurship and Introduction to Liberalism forums. Nearly 200 young people were trained in total. In Economics for Communicators, participants gained knowledge about economic theory, market economy principles, and analytical tools and solutions. The Energy and Human Dignity program, in partnership with the civil association Cedice Sin Limits and supported by Atlas Network, educated university students, political activists, and social leaders. A book containing 3 papers on solutions to gas, electricity, and oil problems was published, and the documentary Energy and Freedom was successfully presented at Trasnocho Cultural and disseminated on social media. Youth for an Integral Venezuela was a program carried out with Transparency Venezuela in popular sectors, providing tools to 260 participants for the fight against corruption and educating on economic freedom, transparency, technology, human rights, access to information, and more. With the support of the British Embassy, the local government training program developed capacities in counselors and their teams to strengthen democracy. Plaza of Ideas Cedice's virtual campus continued to grow, reaching 1,365 users and 395 pieces of content on freedom ideas. Several books were presented throughout the year, with 120 attendees and over 2,000 views. The 5th and 6th cycles of the Freedom and Totalitarianism conferences, the virtual forum series commemorating the 300th anniversary of Adam Smith, a series of academic conferences, and the Between Clio and Psyche cycle were all held, attracting over 900 participants in total. In 2023, the Academic Committee convened, continuing to be a cornerstone for Cedice's training activities and strengthening alliances through forums and activities. In public policy, the Freedom and Democracy Observatories held events and conducted research on public spending, private property, and economic analysis that directly and indirectly benefited over 6,000 people. They produced resources such as the Inflation Meter, the Basic Services and Investments Monitor, as well as research, videos, podcasts, bulletins, infographics, and interactive products. This year, the work on regional reform and consensus agendas continued in 4 states, forging 50 alliances. Some workshops on internationalization and digitalization for SMEs were conducted, training 45 small businesses and preparing a manual as a tool. Cedice contributed data and information to 5 index in 2023, achieving 900 downloads on the web. These include the Bureaucracy Index in Latin America, the Institutional Quality Index, Economic Freedom in the World, and Property Rights. The Free Initiative bookstore's bestsellers included Human Action, The Foundations of Freedom, and Atlas Shrugged. It also offered several texts within its free books area. The bookstore participated in the 8th West Book Fair and the cultural meeting at the Botanical Garden at the Central University of Venezuela, providing spaces for reunion, alliances, and exchange. Publications emerged from the Freedom and Totalitarianism conferences, and Cedice Editions published reflection notebooks with 3,000 downloads on the web. The award for the 4th Economy for the People video contest was presented, and during the 2023 annual assembly, the Milton Friedman Award for Economic Journalism was given to Omar Lugo. In the literary paper, coordinated by Andrea Rondon, articles were published on the 50th anniversary of von Mises' death and in homage to the 300th anniversary of Adam Smith. Cedice received 435 mentions in the media and continued its Common Sense program on Fedecamara's radio. On social media, the organization continued to increase its impact, reaching more users. The think tank is consistently highlighted in Forbes articles as the most followed free market institute on the X network. Cedice actively participated in international events in the United States, Argentina, Uruguay, Panama, Peru, and France, maintaining its network of national and international allies. The team thanks all its members, sponsors, allies, collaborators, and friends nationally and internationally for their invaluable support in the mission to disseminate ideas of freedom and train responsible citizens who carry the values of liberal democracy as their flag. In 2024, the institution's 40th anniversary year, we hope to celebrate it in an atmosphere of change and freedom to set the country on the path to prosperity. To all, thank you.